Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble are breaking up. Allegedly, he's asking for a big payday. Insiders reveal that Corey has put his own career on hold whenever him and Kris started dating. They've been together for over 10 years. Insiders are saying he feels like he is the glue that has...
I wouldn't want to be in Kim Kardashian or Beyonce's shoes right now, because word is that Corey Gamble is threatening to leak their private tapes with Diddy, unless Kris Jenner gives him over $100 million as a payout for their years together. Since Kris never married him, she wouldn't be required to give him anything if they broke up. But it looks like Corey had his own strategy to get money out of the situation. Now, Kim and Beyonce are tangled up in the drama. Rumor has it Kris bought those tapes from Diddy just months before Cassie filed her lawsuit, and Corey happened to come across them. People aren't exactly shocked about Kim being linked, since she already had a tape with Ray J. In fact, Jay once claimed Kris was the one who paid him to record it with Kim. Beyonce's name, on the other hand, left people stunned, because many believed her image was spotless. This makes it look like things aren't as perfect as they seemed. The drama caught fire after Radar Online published a piece titled, "Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble are on the brink of a split. Mama's much younger boy toy planning to demand a massive payout, or he's spilling Kardashian family secrets." That headline was wild enough, but the demands Corey is making sound even worse. Reports claim Kris and Corey have been having problems for a while, with breakup talks already in play. Corey allegedly refuses to leave unless he's paid $100 million, arguing that he's been Kris's bodyguard and support system for the past decade. Sources told Radar that their relationship has been rocky for a long time, with repeated public fights. Corey believes Kris regularly puts him down, and he's tired of it. Now that the drama is out in the open, it feels like a breakup is inevitable. The idea of exposing the family's secrets shocked fans, but whispers about a split weren't new. Back in June, at Jeff Bezos' wedding, Kris and Corey went viral for the wrong reasons after a video showed them arguing on a water taxi. No one knows what sparked it, but Kris looked furious and demanded Corey get off the boat. Just a few weeks ago, they were seen clashing again during Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour. That fight escalated so badly that Kris stormed off in the middle of it, leaving Corey ranting on his own until Khloe stepped in to calm him down. It's clear Kris has had enough of Corey, and honestly, he's had enough of her too. Still, he's not about to let her walk away without collecting something for himself. Now he's directing his anger toward Kim and Beyonce. No one really knows what kind of evidence he has, but many suspect it's connected to those rumored tapes with Diddy. People started linking Kim to Diddy after she suddenly unfollowed him right before federal agents raided his home. Even when the Cassie lawsuit put him under fire, Kim was still standing by him, up until just hours before the raid. Word is she was warned about what was coming and decided to distance herself in case investigators uncovered anything that could drag her in. Once people noticed the timing, they began digging and found several receipts that seemed to tie Kim to Diddy's alleged money laundering schemes and questionable payouts connected to assault cases. It's been claimed that Kim was working with Lou Taylor, the controversial Hollywood manager who runs TriStar Sports and has clients like Diddy, Justin, and the Kardashians. Lou is also widely criticized for her role in Britney Spears' conservatorship, but the story doesn't stop there. Kris Jenner was previously accused of running California Community Church, where members are said to pay $1,000 a month, along with over 10% of their income as tithes. At first, many believed Kris set it up to give herself and her daughters a way to cut down on taxes. But there's another layer. Lou Taylor is reportedly on the church's board, and claims suggest they've been taking large amounts of money from Diddy to secretly pay off his victims. Since the money is funneled through the church, it appears as charitable donations, when in reality it's hush money disguised as generosity.
24 hours before the raid, Kim Kardashian decides to unfollow Diddy, right? Well, come to find out, this person by the name of Lou Taylor is apparently Diddy's manager. And this Lou Taylor woman is also on the board of Hillsong's church home. Follow me, go with me. They is doing all of this, child, in the name of the Lord. Just follow the story. Now, to cover myself, everything in this video is alleged, honey. This is what I digged up, and I don't know how much truth is to it, but there's reportings, okay? So everything that I'm saying is allegedly. Keep that in mind. So, Lou Taylor apparently is paying off, allegedly, some of Diddy's victims from this slush fund through some church fund, okay? Not only that, Kim Kardashian mama has been making these girls pay 10% tithes to some church that Lou Taylor and her husband is basically owner, co-owner, or whatever. So I was like, let me look into this Lou Taylor person. I'm thinking Lou Taylor was a guy who was a woman with a husband, whole husband, and they doing ministry and everything. Now, mind you, y'all remember the whole thing with Britney Spears? So come to find out, Lou Taylor, this gets deep, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so Lou Taylor is the CEO of TriStar Sports and Entertainment. She's like a business manager icon. Now, Mike, do y'all know the Lohans? What's the Lindsay Lohan? So she apparently, allegedly, she has been behind most of these stars' conservatorship situations, especially Britney Spears. So before we talk about Britney, Mike Lohan, which is the Lohan girl, Lindsay Lohan's daddy, accused Lou Taylor and the mama Dina Lohan for trying to put Lindsay Lohan in a conservatorship concerning her money. Also, allegedly, there's a lawsuit from 2021 with Astroworld tragedy, and she's being sued for employment discrimination. This is what this Lou lady is. Now, Lou Associates maintain intense control also over Britney Spears' life and money. And she was behind even the conservatorship of why Britney Spears had that conservatorship, because she ended up becoming the business manager and took over the finance.
This is something Lou and her husband are rumored to have been doing for years, making millions along the way. During the peak of the Free Britney movement, some of Britney's fans started digging and claimed that Kim and her family pocketed around $600 million from Britney's conservatorship. One fan who uncovered these details wrote, "If you're Lou Taylor and need to hide $600 million, wouldn't Kim's estate be the perfect place to stash it?" According to the theory, the money could have moved from Britney's trust to Stonebridge, then offshore to Panama, back into the US, through Kim's trust, and eventually landed with Kylie Jenner. When it comes to Beyonce, whispers about her connection to Diddy have been around for a long time, but the rumors hit another level when attorney Ariel Mitchell went on national TV and hinted about a certain celebrity being caught on tape with him, footage that was allegedly being shopped to the highest bidder. She didn't outright say Beyonce's name, but she revealed that a client had reached out to her for help in selling the tape. Ariel even claimed she watched the footage herself, and according to her, the celebrity shown with Diddy was more famous than him.
Recently contacted by someone who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes. So, which I declined that because...
Wait a minute, say that again. Say that again, back up. You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is...
Yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of, and to contact the person who was in the video to see if they were interested in purchasing the video before it became a public knowledge.
I've heard this before, so like a catch and
kill, correct.
Wow, can you, and I guess you can't reveal the person who is on
No, I
tape.
can't explain who the person was, but
High profile?
Mr. Combs was in the tape, and this other person is, I would venture to say, more high profile than Mr. Combs.
Really? Really? And you've seen it?
Or I've seen stills of the video.
Okay.
So
you can verify
that it exists, that it's real, that the other person in the video is very visible. It's no question if it's that person in the video. And I can tell the video was graphic in nature.
Oh my, all right. So we know that he videotaped a lot of activities at his home, did he? And it sounds like there was probably a lot of hidden cameras as well. Is that what is being talked about?
Yes, this was actually in his Atlanta home, at a home he had in Atlanta at one point. And it does seem that the person isn't like looking into the video, so it's, to me, doesn't seem like that person knows they're being videotaped. It doesn't seem like they're active participant in the video.
She never said who the celebrity was, but many are convinced it's Beyonce. There aren't many stars bigger than Diddy, and Beyonce is one of the few who fits that level of fame. To make things even messier, a video later went viral of DaBaby, sharing details about a private meeting he attended at Diddy's house with Diddy, Beyonce, and Jay-Z. According to DaBaby, Beyonce came over and introduced herself in a way that seemed more flirtatious than casual, almost like she was trying to pull him into something beyond just conversation, what he described as a freak-off initiation. He claimed that Diddy then told everyone else to leave, so only he, Beyonce, and Jay were left in the room.
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people, he had put them out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me.
Right.
So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there.
Mm-hmm.
Me and, you know, maybe about 15 others, you know.
Right.
Jay-Z and Beyonce being, you know, two of the other 15 people in the room. So that'll just put into perspective of the type of company I was in
right.
at the moment, you know. And she came over and introduced herself to me like as if she had to.
Right.
Beyonce, cut it out. But I'm a big fan of your work, you know what I'm saying? Whoop the whoop, and that was just dope.
But that's not where it stops. Remember when Diddy made the members of Da Band walk 4 hours across New York City just to bring him a cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory, instead of simply sending someone in a car? Well, according to Freddie P., that cheesecake wasn't even for Diddy. It was actually for Beyonce.
One fact a lot of people don't know, that cheesecake we went and got was for Beyonce. She was upstairs the whole time. What we was talking about again? Hold on. Yeah, that's a fun fact people don't know. People like, y'all walked together cheesecake. It was for Beyonce. I'll do it again. But yeah, because at first he was like, I want some cheesecake. But we took all night to do the process, right? So when we got back, it was like 4 or 5 in the morning. And me and Dallon got back first. Let me tell you how green these niggas is. So I'm the type of nigga, I listen to every...
Now keep in mind, none of this has been confirmed, but a lot of people believe it. Some even argue that Kim and Beyonce should come up with the $100 million themselves, since Chris reportedly isn't willing to pay, and they could risk more than she does. After all, they're the ones rumored to be in those tapes, not Chris. One person wrote, "If this is real, he knows exactly what he's doing. Living together in California counts as common law marriage, and 10 years is the magic number. He's leaving with a huge payout. I'm sure there's an NDA, but he'll still get money." Another person mentioned that Chris wanted a younger boyfriend, and she got one, but it came with a price. He knows all their secrets, and those secrets could be worth millions. Either she pays up, or the public learns the truth about the Kardashians. And honestly, some people say they don't feel sorry for Chris at all. But now I want to hear from you. What's your take on Corey allegedly blackmailing Chris with Kim and Beyonce's tapes? Do you think they're actually in Diddy's tapes? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to click here for another messy video.